Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I hope you are all well and welcome aboard Etihad 056 from Dublin to Abu Dhabi in the PMDG 777-300ER. Firstly of all, my apologies for not getting a video out to you all in the last couple of weeks. I've been off ill actually. Not sure it was, but it knocked me for 6, so I've not been able to do work, let alone a video. But I'm over the worst of it now, and apologies if you hear me coughing. I'm still trying to shake this cough. But I wanted to really get back flying, so here we are today. So as always, I was scouring flight radar about some flights we could potentially do in, and I came across this beauty. I was thinking of all the aircraft I've got in the sim, and this one came up, Etihad 056 Abu Dhabi, sorry, Dublin to Abu Dhabi. And this was the last one that did it. You can see the old-fashioned livery. So went on flightsim.to, found the livery because, as I always say, it's all about the details. I love the details of actually, is this the... oh no, it's not the same aircraft, sorry. So I'll pop the flight information on the screen right now, and while that's on there, I just want to thank each and every one of you who has subscribed to the channel. We're doing, from my perspective anyway, I think I'm doing well. I mean, I'm happy with what the subscriber count is at the minute. I've got 223, so thank you very much to all those people who have subscribed. Your support means a lot. So as I always say, if you are new to the channel, want more content, you know what to do. Hit that subscribe button and give it a like way down there as well if you wouldn't mind. I'd be very much appreciated. Right, okay, let's get into it and we'll get the show on the road. Okay, so let's give us some power. Batteries. External power to go on. Put on the IFE and cabin utilities. Just let all these screens boot up. Let do its test before we do anything else. Let's see if anyone else is around. We are on VATSIM today. I don't know if anyone else is around. There is no controller. No, all by ourselves in Dublin. So lonely. I really should do another flight with beyond ATC really, see if we get there. See if that see if we get the traffic injection to work on it. Right. Okay, so see it's still boot. It'll just take a few minutes this one does compared to something like the Airbus, don't it? Right, so while that's loaded in, let's come down to the tablets. We'll request the sim date brief data. Lovely. Alright, so while we're waiting for this to, I'll just quickly talk about the route. It did give us a bit of a weird route in the sim brief, did it? Gave us a route that went over Bulgaria, Turkey, into Israel, and then went over Saudi Arabia towards Abu Dhabi. That was about 7.5 hours. So I thought, no, I think we can do a bit better than that. So as you've just seen, the flight time is 6 hours and 56 minutes, which takes us pretty much direct. Flying pretty much directly towards Turkey, then over Iraq, and then into United Arab Emirates area where we fly into Abu Dhabi, and the alternate is Dubai today. So yeah, that cut that down by about half an hour. It's starting to boot. Let's get it all on. Okay, so put the ADIRUs on. That should be on auto. That's definitely not refueled yet. Hydraulics are fine. Window heats go on. Emergency lights. Fuel pumps off. Yep, right, that's that. So we'll just like say waiting for everything else to boot up. Here we go. Lovely. Okay, I think we're about there. So we can start programming now. Okay, pausing it. So we are here at Echo India Delta Whiskey. Stand is 315. Have I put that in right? Or maybe it's 315 Charlie. Let's try that. Ah, there we go, that's right. And then we'll just take the position. Lovely. Okay, right, so route request, sim brief, select the fuel, select the payload, and select the route. Also that do its thing for a few minutes. Just check that fuel matches. 64 tons, yep. That's lovely. So now when fuel is done, we can put the seatbelt signs on. And the fuel pumps can go on. We've got a little bit in the centre tank, so I'll pop them on as well. Yeah, we'll worry about the winds in every few minutes. We'll finish this off first. Load that. We're off runway 28 right today. So let's just have a look at the departure. NQ, if we'll say that right. Oh, we've got that long taxi round to the other side. Still a bit more interested, still a bit more to see. Oops, sorry about that. So yeah, so it's the NQ3 Juliet departure today off 28 right. So that's all fine. Pop in the departure. NQ3 Juliet departure route. Activate. Execute that in. Accept that. Pop in the 0 fuel weight. Cost index is 200. Yeah. That's a bit high for a cost index, but I don't know. That's what they go with. Right, so now we come back to some performance. I'll tell you what. Let's get some boarding on the go, shall we? We can request boarding. No, we'll leave it where it is. What's going on there? Okay, something's gone wrong there. That's not right. What if that's... I've just updated the latest air racks. I don't know if that's something to do with the latest air racks. So, might be a bug. So, can we remove that? Go for DR28 right, straight to 128. Looks like there's some sort of bug in this data. So what we'll do is we'll fly it manually and take direct to... Oh, let's go direct there. Yeah. There must be some sort of bug or something with the AirAC data. What's the chart say? Yeah, it says we should really fly straight out to 128, which is that one. That looks like the first waypoint. Yeah. Turn to a heading of 308, and yeah, it's some fault with the AirAC. Never mind. We've got it going anyway. That's what we'll do. Okay, so back to the planning. Right, we need to do some takeoff data now. And do I still need to do doors on this? Or does it do it all for us? No. Yep. Why are these doors all open?
Good morning.
Oh well, never mind. We'll have to have a look at that later on as well. Otherwise we'll never get out of here. Right. As I say, I love the details, but sometimes they've just got to give. Right. 28 right. Ports. There we go. Port weather. Calculate. So there's our speed today. 163, 166, 170. 41 degrees, flat temp, flat 5. So put 41 in there. Flat 5. Trim. I usually go with this trim setting on here. Sometimes it's because sometimes there is a discrepancy that's saying 4 units, but we'll go with 4.275. I think you can go on this one. So 163 in there. Where's that come from? $163, 166, 170. Okay, so that's that all done. Set the speed in there. And the runway heading today is 277. Too far. Wait. The initial altitude is 9,000. Nope. What do it? Turn it the wrong way. Yay. Needles up. Traffic. Weather data on this side. Nope. Data. Traffic. Terrain and data. On this side, flight directors, LNAV, VNAV, auto brakes, RTO, set 2000 as the squawk. Amazing, are we? Yeah, it's doing that mode Charlie thing again, isn't it? So, turn that off. And we'll set on Unicom. Okay, I think that's that all done. Right, so let's do some pre-flight checks. Oxygen. Testing 100%. Flight instruments, they look all good. And parking brake is set. Oops, forgot to set the pressure, which is a big thing, which we do need. The pressure today is 1015, so not much difference. Wind is 27 at 10 knots, so pretty much blowing down the runway. So let's try about there. Right, that should just be before start. Right, I think that is pretty much everything we can do for the minute. Let's see, passengers still coming down the jetway. Somehow walking through the jetway. Got a little GSX. Kid oak. The baggage is nearly done as well, so it won't be much longer. Right, well, as always, I'll do what I always do, cut the video here. A bit bright on the side of that side of the plane. We'll come this side. Yep. And I will come back to you when we are fully ready for takeoff. And I think, oh, it's doing that thing, isn't it? Yeah, it's doing that bug thing again. Oh. GSX, what are we going to do, hey? You'd think we'd have that problem sorted out by now, wouldn't you? It's been a while. Okie doke, right. As I said, I'll come back to you when we're fully established, when we are fully ready for pushback, and I'll see you in a few minutes. Hi everyone, welcome back. So, as you probably guessed, we are now fully ready for pushback. Jet bridge and everything's been disconnected. My apologies about the pink people you can see through the windows. I don't know what to do with those at the minute. But ground tug is just getting in position, so we'll jump back in the flight deck, complete the final checks, and we'll get underway. Okay, so checklist. Flight door is closed. Is it? Yep, flight door is closed and locked. Passenger signs are on. MCP 1V2 170. Runway headed 277 and initial altitude is 9,000 feet. Takeoff speeds 163, 166 and 170. CD pre-flight is complete. Trim is 0 units, I believe. Taxi takeoff briefing. Well, we're taxiing out somewhere and taking off somewhat in some direction. There we go, that's your briefing. And the beacon can now go on. And that's the checklist complete. Switch that to the engine page. And I think we'll pressurise now as well, the hydraulics, while they do the final lineup. I think you actually have to ask permission, actually ask the ground permission to pressurise. So you actually, especially if everything's closed and everything, before you can pressurise. Right, so today we want to go nose to the left, number 2.
Release parking brakes, please.
And we'll just see if anyone is on that sim. So right here, we'll let them know. Okay. Dublin traffic, Etihad 056, pushing back stand 315, Dublin traffic. Okay, parking brakes, released.
Commencing push.
Start the clock.
All engines clear. Start at will.
Wrong one. That's the one. Right, okay, so the hydraulics are pressurized. And we'll start the right engine. And in it goes. There we go. Listen to these gorgeous babies do their thing. Hopefully it won't be long before we get this freighter in this variant. Sorry, in the freighter variant of this aircraft. Okay, I think that's the right engine starter, should I say. Right. Yep, that looks good and stable. We'll start the left. Oh. Where's it pushing us? Can I start the... What an idiot. Forgot to put that on first, didn't I? Try again. There we go. Lovely to see here, people.
Please set parking brakes.
Okay. Put the parking brakes on.
Waiting your confirmation for a good engine start.
We can confirm a good engine start.
Ground. We have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
Unlocking gear.
Not sure about the pushback though. I mean, would they... Yeah. I was expecting us to push it back on... maybe down that way. Or at least pushes back onto this line down here. So this is pushes pretty much into the parking stand, isn't it? Right. Okay, so let's do the before taxi checks. Anti-ice. What's the temperature? 12 degrees.
Tow truck disconnected.
It's all on auto, so we'll leave that as it is. Recall should just be TCAS.
Left is clear. Right is clear.
Fine. Auto brakes are already on RTO. Flight controls. Full left. And to the right. Up. Down. Up. something seated judder then with that left aileron, left elevator. Sorry. Let's see. It's fine now. Rudders left and rudders right. Flight controls are fine. Ground equipment's clear. We'll just set the trim, which we said was 475. There we go. Just double check that's right. Yeah, we'll go with that one. 475. Okay. And then we'll set flaps 5. 1 and 5. Lovely. That's 5 sets. Okay, that's it. I think we are ready to go. So, which is the best way to go? Can we get out that way? Yeah, we're going to link to Foxtrot 2. Link Foxtrot 2. Yeah, we'll do that way. Dublin traffic, Etihad 056, taxiing, holding point November 1, runway 28 right via link to Foxtrot 2, Foxtrot 3, and November 1. Dublin traffic. Forgot where we were then. Right, so taxi lights on. Off we go to Abu Dhabi. Let's get going. Hello everyone, welcome back. So, we are just taxiing on November now. Not as lonely, lovely little Ryanair has just popped in to come and say hello. Oh, and I forgot to turn off the APU. Just seen that, so we'll turn that off. Wasting fuel there, that's not very good of me. So I say we're going to do a full length, obviously, via November 1, which is just that holding point there before you go actually turn onto the runway. So we'll just probably turn the TCAS now so I can see if anyone's on the final for 28 right, and looks clear. So we will just let them know. Dublin traffic, Etihad 056 lined up runway 28 right by November 1 on the NQ3G departure, Dublin traffic. Okay, so we're good to go straight at. TCAS is on already. We'll pop on all the lights now. Strobes and everything's on. Do the last check of the checklist. That's the afterwards. So yep, we are all good. Lower it down a bit here. It's quite a bit of a turn for a triple, so just watch the speed here. Okay. Oop. Sorry if you heard someone just said, I just accidentally clicked my microphone. Okay, the approach is clear. Runway's clear. Not a very good lineup, but we'll correct that now. Close enough, there we go. Just hold it here one sec, last few checks. I think we're all good. So, let's start the clock. Okay, set power. There we go, and take off. Let's go to Abu Dhabi. Straight up the camera, really. We're 80 knots already. There's V1. Rotate. Positive climb. Gear go up. A bit of re-trimming necessary, I think. Fuel low in centre tank. Well, that's no. We knew that was going to happen. Whoa. Bit too high there. Back on the crosshairs. Back on that flight director. There we go. Oh, straight to the right then. Oof. I don't know if it's just me, but this flight director is a lot more sensitive than the one you see like in the 7.3. Flats 1. I'll tell you, I might just get that autopilot straight in, I think. And that did the work for me. We put the flaps up now. It just wanted to get up, I think, to be honest. This plane was just rocketing down that runway. Just see Dublin there. Great, saying bye-bye to Dublin. Right, so we're through 4,000. We'll go straight up to 350. Got no tower, there's no controller on. Okay, so flaps are up. Right, so fuel pump sensor can go off. They've gone out of fuel. Checklist, landing gear and flaps are up, that's fine. Yeah, everything looks good there. If we do have any real 777 pilots or any sort of pilots really, question, if there is that little amount of fuel in the center tank, would you actually put those fuel pumps on for takeoff, or would you just leave them off? Is there actually a procedure for that? Because you can see we just burned through that fuel like it was gone before we knew it. So yeah, if anyone knows the answer to that, just let me know in the comments. See if you. It's just one thing that's always bugged me. A little bit of cloud surfing there. Right. Well, we are on our way. Straight up already. This thing's eager to get up today. Oh, look at that. That's a lovely shot, that is. Potential thumbnail, as always. There we go. Lovely. Right. Okay, everyone. Well, I'm going to cut the video here, as I do. I'll leave you in the cruise. And I will come back to you when we are established into our descent for Abu Dhabi. Enjoy the flight, and I'll see you soon. Well, hello everyone, welcome back to the final part of Etihad 056 from Dublin to Abu Dhabi. So, where are we then? Well, obviously we're now deep into our descent for Abu Dhabi. Just passing, well, taking a slow descent, passing altitude 8,800. We're just downwind of the airport. Can just make it out there. Might get a better view. Yep, just there. There's the airport there. So we're just flying downwind to come in front to approach on runway 31 left. I'll put the METAR across the bottom of the screen now for you so you get an idea of the latest weather. But it's nice evening, so fingers crossed it'll be alright for landing. But I always say that and I always mess it up somehow. So we've got about, I'd say about 10 minutes to go. So we're just flying downwind now. Could I actually cut some of this out, I wonder? No, I think we'll fly the whole thing. It's probably not. We probably could, but I don't know. We'll probably leave it as we is. We are on VATSIM still, but there is no controller, and I've not heard anyone around. Quite disappointed, really. I've not had no VATSIM all flight, surprisingly. No one wants to talk to me this evening. So, yeah, that being that, I've heard some people around, but there's nothing much to say. Right. Okay, so we're at 6,000. We've already got the altimeter set. Passengers are strapped in. I've had cabin secure. So I think we are pretty much organised, really. Quite enough for a decent approach this evening. Got 15 miles to go until we make that final turn. So I'll keep it at the speed it is now, and then when we hit that waypoint, I'll slow it down to the flaps up speed. And then on this point here, we'll start taking some flaps out. Apologies again if you can hear my little lad in the background. He's decided to come and gate crash the video again today. He loves being here for some reason. There's not really much to see outside, unfortunately. I've got a nice little shot of us coming in. But yeah, there's not really much to see. We're headed out over. Not really much to see out there, so I don't know, it's straight behind us. Oh god, I mean, this is really bugging me throughout the flight. I wish GSX would sort this out. I mean, look, you can see it more in the nights. It's just completely ruins the immersion. I wish to get a fix out for this issue. The amount you pay for GSX as a product, you shouldn't be having this issue. Okie doke, so we're coming up about 10 miles, so we'll bring that in. It's actually been a lovely little flight, actually. Where did we fly through? We flew through Germany, obviously, crossed into Austria, Hungary, Romania, across the Black Sea, through Turkey, Iraq. Yeah, down to 99 Emirates. Quickly click Qatar. Yeah, and enjoy the 99 Emirates. So it's been a lovely little flight, I have to say. Well, not little, it's a long flight, but it's been lovely. Really enjoyed this little flight today. Got you back in the triple as well. I love the Airbus, but like I say, we did a couple of flights today. I've done it to death a bit now, so. Okay, so about 5 miles. Let's start slowing her down. We'll take it to up speed. Have a nice window view for this turn, shall we? A bit back at the back. There, we'll have an economy view. You know, not saying there's not much to see at the minute. Really wish I could have caught this round sunset. There's some lovely sunsets. If you watch the cruise part of the flag, there were some lovely sunsets as we were flying over the Gulf. Right, so we're turning to light onto well, basically final to a few moments. We're a bit low. It shouldn't go through 4,000. Yeah, no, it's stopping at 4,000. That's where I want it to do. We just make out the runways there, the distance. That's the one we're heading for. There, 3-1. Did I say 3-1 left? Yeah, 3-1 left. Well, you can see where we'll enter. That's where we'll put on the localizer. I'll follow the glide down. So really, I want to be at flat 5, 180 knots. By the time we hit, what's that waypoint called? Lumbic? Lumbic, is it? My apologies then. I said I'm still trying to shake this cough, so sorry about that. So you see, it looks like we're heading for 3-1 right, but we'll say in a few moments when we hit Pegum, we'll kind of sidestep over to 3-1 left. Okay, so let's take flaps 1. We'll bring the... Oh, no. Right, what's going on? What's that set to? There we go. That's it's working now. That's that speed. Flaps 1 speed. Yeah, so you can't really see much out these windows. But the night lighting looks lovely on the triple, I have to say. It looks absolutely lovely. The reflections on the fuselage. Yeah. We're down to 3,000. As you can see now, kind of heading more towards 3-1 left. Right, take flaps 5, and we'll slow it to 180 knots. It's a bit. Oh, there we go. I thought that was going to go down. It was getting a bit cautionary then. I thought it wasn't going to go down. But there we go. That's fine. Localizer's coming in, so we'll pop that on. Oh, no. Click spots again. Localizer's on. There's the localizer coming in. Now we'll pop on approach mode. Bring that 10 miles, so then obviously at 7.5 we'll drop the gear. looking like it's got a strong, quite a high nose actually. What are we at, about 6 degrees? What about speed? That seems a bit high. I don't know. Right, it's flying fine anyway. Right. See where we're at, what we got left. 10 miles, so we'll let traffic know. Abu Dhabi traffic, Etihad 057 is fully established runway 31 left at 10 miles, Abu Dhabi traffic. Lovely. Right, well, we're quite less than that now, what are we? About 8 miles.
2,500.
Correct. Right, gear down. We'll take flat 15. Yeah, let's slow it down to that speed. Don't know if you can just make out the gears drop down there. Yeah. Yeah, you flaps 20 I think we'll take now, it's close enough. Put it to the ref speed now, actually we'll go straight through. And flaps 30. Coming out now. They go for quite a while there, they did. Right, okay, landing checks. Okay, speed brake is armed, landing gear is down, flaps 30, clear to land. Right, let's see how this one goes, shall we?
1,000.
Checked. Wind's pretty stable at 10 knots, so hopefully it's not be flapping about too much. Alright, my aircraft. Drops out a bit there, doesn't it? Correcting that. Back over a bit. There we go.
100.
Bit high now.
50.
What?
30. Approaching minimum. 20. 10.
Wasn't great, but I think it was in the touchdown zone. Yeah, so the reversers. And we'll take the next exit. And with that, welcome to Abu Dhabi. Well, hello everyone, welcome back. Not as long taxi as I was thought, to be honest. So, we're on taxiway Kilo, and we're looking for stand 637. Just past 635, so... shouldn't be too far now. Okay, so... I think that's it there. 636. This should be it if I'm right. Where's the taxiway marking? There we are. Just slow it down a bit. 637, here we go. So taxi light can go off. Okay. Let it come over a little bit. Just obviously account for the length of the aircraft. There we go. Not too bad. Might need a bit of correction. Yeah, it needs a lot of correction actually. Slow it down. Okay, bring it back over now a bit. Okay, slow it down a bit more. Oh, a bit too far. Never mind, there we go. Right, parking brake is set. APU is running, so we can say goodnight to one and left and right. And there goes the block time of 7 hours 22 minutes. Not bad. Release the passengers. We get the dome lights on. Get some more light in here. Okay, right, let's do some checks. Okay, hydraulics are set. Fuel pumps. Leave the aft one on now for the APU. Parking brake is required. Fuel cluster off. Weather radar is off, so we'll do all this now. That all sorted off. Oh, forgot to turn off the transponder. Mind you, I think in most of these busy Middle Eastern countries, I think you leave it on mode Charlie for taxi, don't you? So that's probably right of me to do. Right, okie doke. Let's get the jetway in place. Oh, see. What's happening here? Something's gone wrong with my views. Have I, what's going on? Right, why is this not working? Why is my control suddenly gone dead? There we go. Something's went really wrong there. Right, okay, so, yep, we'll request some ground power. I don't know if it'll actually give me in GSX, but, oh, no, it has done. Lovely. Hang on, I thought I turned the strobes off. I thought I turned all this off. Beacon, strobes off. Guess I didn't. There we go. Right, so, let's request some deboarding. Get onto ground power, APU can go off, and that last fuel pump can go off. Lovely, so that should complete all the shutdown checks. It does. Brilliant, right, there we have it. So, let the passengers get off now. Deboarding's commencing. Right, fantastic. So, let's take a look at the landing rate, shall we, today? Let's see how that went. Bring over good old Volanta. 366. On the heavier side, but again, by no means the worst I've ever pulled off. Yeah, we were just inside the touchdown zone. We were fractionally in it, I'd say. It was on the wire. But no, we got in it. Wasn't too bad of a landing. I think I could have done better, but if you've watched my channel for a long time, you know I've done a lot worse. Right, well, I think that's about it for today's flight. So, as I've always said, thanks a lot to everyone who has subscribed to the channel. Your support means everything. It means so much. I can't thank you all enough for those of you who have subscribed. If you want more flights and content, again, you know, guys, what to do. Hit that subscribe button. Smash that like button if you like the video to help the YouTube algorithm. And I'll bring you more flights hopefully in the future. Well, I will bring you more flights in the future. Right. So, I'm not sure what we're going to do next. I'll have a think and you'll see hopefully maybe next week sometime. Or if I have time, I might do one this week, actually. Depending on how I feel. So, from Etihad 057, safely parked up here in Abu Dhabi. Thanks for joining us on the flight today, and I will speak to you all next time. Until then, goodbye for now.